A first down throw. They flip it near side. This is Calvin Ridley, the top receiver, but he's knocked down.
And here's some tempo from Alabama.
No gain in that play, and here comes the Heisman Trophy winner as a flag comes down. Ben Boulware shoots through and drops it.
Offside. Number 90 of the defense lined up in the neutral zone. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
Terry Lydon and the Pac-12 crew working this game.
And there he is at the bottom, Shaq Lawson. We wondered, how would he hold up? He's obviously in the neutral zone there. Good call. All in.
Penalty negates a 5-yard loss. So 2nd and 5. This is Henry picking his way up the middle. Knocked down.
Third in the country. Here's 3rd and short.
Again, they go tempo. Henry powers for a first down. It's a Clemson defense, Kirk, mistake. Lawson back in the game. Will track his snaps as Stewart takes the toss again. Not much running room. He does well to get 3 yards. Already 4 carries in their first 7 plays. Pop pass. Stewart with Henry as a lead blocker. Excuse me, that's Kenyon Drake driven out, and that's Todd pick up the pressure. Coker finally now flushed, just circling, fires it incomplete. Richard Mullaney with Henry's got it again. And again, not much room.
They were zeroed in on Henry.
They feed him again on 2nd and 8, running right, cutting back, and muscling near midfield.
Look down here again. Shaq Lawson, 3rd time he's
on 3rd and 1. Henry again makes a cut, off and running. The Heisman winner in the open field, headed for the end zone. Turn from the 39. Henry again makes a cut, just dragged down as that mark against Michigan State. On 2nd and 3, got it again. That time couldn't get moving downhill. They need about 3.5. Coker pressured, flips it far side, and O.J. Howard, the tight end, is wide open and rumbling free down inside the 30.
Coker.
The Tide do this after a big pass play. They play with tempo. Coker wanted to get it to the edge, and now dropped for a loss by Shaq Lawson, who looked pretty good that time.
11.5 sacks now on the year. Look at him. I tell you, Jake Coker's a pretty good athlete for his size. He does a good job. We wondered how would he be able to move laterally with that MCL injury. That time he stays in position, and then the speed and quickness still that he has to be able to get to Coker.
Phillips. Coker from the pocket has a man wide open, and it's Richard Mullaney. Stutter steps down to the 45-yard line.
A couple more yards.
Now they hand it to Henry, who's met in the backfield and dropped for a loss. Quick penetration by the excellent defensive end, Kevin Dodd.
Kevin Dodd gets in here. We don't talk as much about Dodd. Watch him shoot this gap. That's what you have to do against Derrick Henry. Shoot your gaps, be able to get in there before.
Coker steps up in traffic, dropped for a loss. It's Dodd again. 2nd sack for Clemson. Snaps it at 1. Backpedals. Flips it short to Ridley, who's going to be dropped again right there by Mackenzie Alexander. Instead, it's Henry. He makes a cut and bangs down. Play action. Coker still got the ball. Fires behind Ridley, who couldn't collect it. Break in the backfield. Coker looks back to the left. This is Ridley, who works free and weaves his way for a 1st and goal. So it's not Henry, but Drake in the game. He gets the handoff. Not quite the power of the Heisman Trophy winner. He's very close, but ruled short. Goal line. Big defensive lineman in the formation. Lead blocking for Henry, who just dives to pay dirt.
Or not, he could return, Chris.
Has not been beaten for a touchdown since early in his freshman year. Henry spins, picks up about 5 on.
And to lose his ability to cover. Alabama continuing to work Derrick Henry, continuing to pick up good, positive yards on 1st and 10.
The grimace says a lot, doesn't it? They fake it to Henry. Coker chased and hit. Dropped by Shaq Lawson, the other defensive star who's trying to play through pain tonight.
He has a tendency to hold the ball and wait and wait and wait, and that's a coverage sack. Shaq Lawson gets home, but it's great coverage downfield. And Jake Coker, that was a problem he had early in the year. He's got to either take...
Tigers rush 5 on 3rd and 10, and Coker is flushed again. He's a deceptive runner, breaks a tackle, shows the toughness. Back look now, Henry and Drake. They hand it to the Heisman winner, and he plows forward for...
On to the football.
They flip it to Drake in the flat. Stiff arm, nice move around the edge by Drake. And 2-by-2 look. They fake it to Henry. Coker loops it downfield. Howard is wide open, and the tight end will waltz to the end zone.
Right here, TJ Green not reacting, and you can see the receiver, the big tight end, actually slips downfield. A blown coverage.
Build on a 4-point lead. Coker under center. It's play action. Again, holding the ball too long, getting sacked by Kevin Dodd. Again, a flag comes in.
Speaking of holding, Dodd up at the top of the screen just uses tree. He's out even late off of the snap, but he's just getting around him with quickness.
He's a good run blocker, but he struggles in that kind of pass protection in space, doesn't he? Henry, short gain. 15 needed on 3rd down, and Henry again. Another flag comes in.
Starting to feel like it's alive here in the desert.
Clemson faithful making a whole lot of noise. They move the pocket, and Howard is wide open again. The tight end rumbling across the 35. Henry just nowhere to run. The middle is completely...
Doing a good job of disguising and mixing up the looks tonight.
Coker rolls and delivers a low throw. It's been a very quiet night for... Here comes the pressure. Coker gets protection, delivers, and it's off the hands of Mullaney. He's begun to take over. They fake it to him there. Coker rolling out, delivers a hard throw, and a catch made by Darius Stewart. Finally, he's on the board.
Again.
You feed Henry. And you got to take a hat off to him. They see it a lot in practice, but some teams have hurt the Tigers with some tempo. Stewart drop for a loss.
Here.
He's been a nightmare tonight for that offensive line. They bring pressure up the middle. Coker leans back, looks downfield for Stewart. He's got it.
Gets there.
And now Henry hammers forward. A 38-yard. Coker loops it for the end zone. Jump ball incomplete. Ridley.
That's very, very important in a judgment of an official.
On 3rd down and 8, Coker fires over the middle, trying to get the ball again to Stewart, but play clock at 5. All that to hand it to Henry, who again is hit in the backfield and cannot escape. Drop for a yard. Drake spelling Henry now, and Coker looks downfield again. Wide open is Howard for his 2nd long touchdown tonight, and the Tide reclaim the lead. Henry hit in the backfield and dropped by Kevin Dodd as the monster night continues for number 98. They flip it to Howard, and the big man gets the edge and gets crumpled again. O.J. Howard tight roping and shoved out inside the 20.
Advantage of it.
Now they feed Henry, and this Clemson defense at Coker up under center. Henry makes a cut and muscles down. Bootleg. Coker cuts it back. Dives. 1st and goal.
Defensive lineman on the left side.
Henry dives again short. Sneak. No. No signal to confer here.
It's tough to see where the football is before he goes down.
I don't think he got across. Henry. No! Stuffed! Stopped by Clemson.
Remember, Clemson cannot stop the clock.
But a great effort by Dodd and those guys. Now they caught a touchdown. So a very delayed signal. Game.
This is on the field. Runners both the play to go.
I'm trying to see where.
He's still spinning.
Did he reach across there?
Boulware's grabbing for the ball as Henry tries to extend it across. Just has to get the